Hello students, welcome to the Company Law and Administration class. In today's video, we are going to start with the fifth and the last unit of the subject, that is global companies and ethical practices. So, coming to the last topic, let us begin with this topic. So here, what do you mean by global enterprises? So here, the name itself says global, that means all over the world. Okay, so removing all the barriers and restrictions, here the trading between two countries are taking place, or the company which is establishing in one country has a branch in the other country also. So here a particular company is operating in more than one country. So your global corporation is also called as global company, wherein it operates at least one country other than the host country where it is originated. That means host country is a country where it was originally established, and other than that country, it is also operating in some other country, that is in at least one other country it is being operated. So here example we can say here Coca-Cola company, Samsung, Infosys. We know that Infosys is an Indian company wherein it operates in many other countries also. Then you have your Hyundai, Toyota, then Nestle company, Maruti Udyog, etc. So these are the companies wherein they have their host company, that is a company wherein they have originated, and also the other countries where they have extended their branches. Then global companies are the corporation which have their home in one country but operate and live under the law and custom of other countries as well. Okay, to the clarification of this, so the country, like suppose for example, if one software company originated in India, so they are operating in India, as well as they have the branches in America, London, Australia, so many other places also here, wherein they run their business there by following their laws and customs of that particular country in which they are operating, but the controlling is from the host country, that is in India. Then coming to its features, so here global company have a huge capital resources. Okay, so when we say that when we want to expand the business, at the same time we need quite huge funds also here, right? So here when we expand our business, there are many other various ways through which we can raise the fund here. So here the funds can be raised through the issue of shares and debentures, and also the investor who are willing to invest in other countries because of the high creditability of the market, even they can invest in that in the other country. So because of that, there is a huge capital. Then coming with the foreign collaboration, so here collaboration is what agreeing to do the business here. So here the other countries will host, or here they will come together, enter into the agreement. So these agreement will be in the respect of like sale of technology, production of goods, patent right, resources, etc. So like using their technology, we are producing whatever the updated technology the other country has. Basis on that, we are producing the goods or giving the services. So there is a foreign collaboration between the host country and the country in which they are going to enter with or do the business. Then advanced technology, yes. So when we compare our country with some other country, we some other way, those are leading in some technologies. Okay, so when we enter with when we enter into collaboration with them, we are definitely being advantage of that particular technology. So here, when we enter into the global enterprise, when we enter into the agreement for the global enterprise, we have here advanced technology also. Then coming to the product innovatives or product innovations, Okay, so here these enterprises have a good team of research and development at their research and development centers. Here their main task is to develop and design the new products to give a new shape in such a manner that they should look new and attractive, and they also create the demand and also the satisfaction in the minds of customer. So here product innovation always plays important role in the survival of the company. So as you give the new products, new ideas in the market, you survive in the market. Okay, so if you don't change or update yourself, then you will be outdated in the market. Then expansion of the market territory. So here they can expand their market territory when the network of operation of these will extend beyond the physical boundaries. That is, they operate here beyond the geographical boundaries. There is a market expansion, that is, the goods which you are selling here, the same products you can sell even in another country. That means what? It has crossed the barriers of this country and it is being sold in other countries also. We can very well see the cell phones, right? So some are of the Japanese technology, some are of the Chinese technology. Okay, their phones we use in our country. That means what? Those phones have crossed their barriers, that is, they have crossed their boundary and they have come in our country. That means here the products or our services what we are giving has the expansion of market territory. Then centralized control. So even though they have the branches here, even after the branches of these enterprises spread over, but these are managed and controlled by their head office in the home country only. So these branches have to work within the framework what their home country have given, or they are also called as a parent company. So the rules and regulations for the internal working have to be followed, whatever the home country have suggested. So these were the features of the global enterprises. Coming to the next is functions of global enterprises. So here, because of the global enterprises, there is an establishment of the sales organization board. So when it comes to the functions, there is a establishment of the sales organization board. Then license to use a patent and technology. That is, here the global company will give the usage of their, that is, technology and the patent, that is, whatever technology we are producing with our techniques will be licensed. Then establishes foreign manufacturing facility. That is, there is a facility which will be given, that is foreign manufacturing facility. The manufacturing whatever is done in the host country will be provided with same will be provided. Then here next is decentralization. That is, the powers, or you can say that the working is spread out along with the host company. They even operate in other countries. So here whatever the services or the company's motive will be decentralized here. Then here makes the arrangement for export of the goods. So here goods are being exported. Then reorganize the management structure. So here wherever the company is working, according to that the management is being structured here. Then next, company complies with the law. That is, in whichever country it is working, it will follow that country's law. Then culture foreign countries. That is, it understands the culture of the foreign country in which it is operating, and according to that it produces and sells the goods in order to satisfy the customer needs. Then coming to the dimension of the corporate globality, that is here the corporate global, that is here global company has got four dimensions here. The first dimension is of that is globalization of the market. That is, here, that is extending the markets. Then next, second dimension here is globalization of a value chain. Then next, coming to the globalization of the capital base. Then the fourth here is globalization of corporate mindset. So looking into the first dimension, that is globalization of the market. So here, globalization of the market refers that to the extent to which a company is targeting customers in all the major market areas for industry throughout the world. That is, it is extending its market. Market means here wherever they can reach the customers. Even within the same industry, globalization of the market presence can be arranged relatively very high. That is, like for example, here in 2019, the Walmart generated 39% of its total revenue from outside the US. That means here the Walmart, which is originally of the US, but it is earning more from the other countries. In the same way, globalization of a market means what here? Like stretching your market to the possible extent, wherein you can see that wherever you get a customer, till where you can reach the customer. So that is here globalization of the market. So here when we look into the dimension, global business, not only wherein the two companies will come and collaborate, but here globalization means here to up to which extent or in which area you all can reach. So first here is globalization of the market, wherein the market of the market will be reached, or the customers will be there all over the world. Then coming to the next here is globalization of the value chain. Okay, here that refers to extent which the company is accessing the optimal locations for the performance of various activities. That is, here it is entirely possible for the company to have a regional market presence and yet a high globalized for the value chain and vice versa. So now here globalization of value chain here refers to the optimal locational performance, that is at that wherever the company is functioning or wherever it is located, how good are they performing at their local market. So here the company it has a fairly local and regional market presence. Okay, that is they need to study what is a present situation in that particular locality, right? So here we can state an example here is the British retail marks. Okay, and here Spencer has a long relied on the global supply chain for the appeal of good with the manufacture hub in Portugal and Sri Lanka. That is, these both companies have relied on the other countries for their sales or to get a revenue. That means their importance in the global market. Then coming to the next is here third is globalization of capital base. So here that refers to the extent in which the company is tapping into the most optimal resources of a capital world basis. That is globalization, that where it can get a good capital, that is where the company can get the optimal resources or the best resources, but we can say that it is a globalization of the capital base. So here China's leading research and online advertising company represents a good example that how it is entirely possible for a company to be quite local along with the dimension of the market presence and the supply chain, and at highly globalized in the capital base. So here they see here that how good you can tap the optimal resources of that particular country. Then coming to the last dimension here is globalization of corporate mindset, which refers to the extent to which the corporate as a collectively reflects the understanding of the culture and the market with the across the diversity. That means what here? Studying the individual mindset, that is here the corporate mindset which depends on the mindset of the individual, which will help them to lead the enterprises as a well organization, that is overall to set in that particular country or to extend your business in the other country, first you have to read the mindset of that people, that is how exactly your services or your products can survive in that particular country. That is here reading the mindset. For example, here General Electric serves as a good example of the country, example of a company with increasing global mindset. Okay, so here the General Electric, it is an example for increasing the mindset. So here these 4 dimensions says that how we can place our countries how we can place our company in the other company by covering these 4 areas, that is globalization of the market, with the value chain, with the capital base and the mindset. So this was all about the today's video. In the next class we'll be seeing about the types of the global companies.